The world always changes, but one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight, fight with honor, because cowards die forgotten, and they wait for you. On the other side.
When will you pass through?
Hello, and welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our weekly Worlds Without Number live stream campaign. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening.
And my name is Alan, and I'm going to be playing the role of Eddie Bones, the healer.
Hi, I'm Yuri, and I will be playing Sally, the warrior.
What's up? I'm Max. I am Eric, and yeah, the necromancer, a cursed necromancer.
Sweet. I'm Matt, and I am playing Rinley, the High Mage Elementalist.
How come nobody said last names except Eddie Bones?
Because you actually wrote the wrong last name on here, and it threw me off for a second. That's why I paused.
Eric
What did I write
Agier.
Yeah.
There we
True
are.
fans.
Yeah.
I wrote True Fans.
True fans.
Is True Fame.
True fame.
We are true fans of the True Fane.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, at this time, I will give a general content warning because this is a role-playing game. What you're about to see will be almost entirely improv, so I can't be too specific about what the content's going to be. That said, Shadows of Archonia is a dark fantasy show intended for adults, so you can expect adult language, horror themes, descriptions of brutal violence, sexual content, and other topics of an adult nature. There are some things that we've agreed not to get into amongst ourselves, but that is a short list, so...
But a good list.
It's a good list. But if anyone is worried about any of the things I did mention or anything else, go ahead and click away. I'm sure that somebody's playing Minecraft somewhere.
But don't click away. Join in.
And like Steve mentioned, this game is the game setting we're using is from Worlds Without Number.
Well, not the setting, but the system.
Sorry, the system. It's a flexible D20 based fantasy role-playing game by Kevin Crawford, author of Godbound, Stars Without Number, and the soon to be coming up Cities Without Number, Cyberpunk version, which I backed. And
You say it every week.
he published under us.
I am also just reading, but I think it's Sign Nominee.
Shine Nominee Publishing makes great games. Check them out.
And the music in our intro is Prepare for Battle by Digital Daydream and Skullbreaker by Fir Tree Audio. Both songs are licensed through motionarray.com.
It's me again. Many of the digital assets in the intro are licensed from other sources, but the character artwork itself is by yours truly in Daz Studio. I can be found on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my actual name, Steve Boshier. I do take commissions, so if you'd like your character or your party rendered in my style, hit me up on one of those platforms and let's talk about it.
And the voices you heard in the intro are none other than Oven and Throck, also known as Carolyn and Joshua. You will be missed forever.
They're still alive.
They're not dead.
They're still
May you
Allegedly.
have a wonderful afterlife.
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
man.
Yeah, and if you like our stream and
Wow.
want to hang out with us more, come join our Discord. Whether you are watching on Twitch or YouTube right now, you should find a link to that Discord below this video. We're all in there, along with our regular viewers, and we love talking about our games, other games, or whatever else comes up. I can't memorize that like he memorized his part. It's crazy.
Mine is also like 2 lines less than yours.
That's true. Well, if you really like our stream, come visit us at our merch store at shadowsofarchonia.com, where you can yay, woohoo, I can say it today. I'm not drunk.
Yes.
You can order t-shirts and sweatshirts featuring your favorite Archonia characters. There are lots of Campaign 1 designs available now, with more from Campaign 2 coming soon.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on Twitch, you can find a link for the YouTube channel down below. Go subscribe there. Catch up on all of the other Archonia episodes of Season 1, which is like 100 plus. And various other games we have when we do our off weeks. And if you are watching on YouTube, come follow us on Twitch. We play every Friday, 8:30 Pacific time at Shadows Onikonia. Onikonia at Twitch.
Get out.
3.5 years.
You know, I passed the buck along.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go around.
She's contagious.
That means next week it's me. But speaking of off weeks, next week we're having one.
What the devil?
What the devil?
Boo.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a one-shot set in the world of Archonia with different characters to do a little bit of world building while young Mr. Max is off celebrating
Saving the world and things.
celebrating the love of his life and her accomplishments.
It's true.
I'll get a room.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Anyway, if you are not aware of what else is on this channel, we have a whole other show that runs Monday nights and occasionally on Thursdays, like last night. But mostly on Monday nights, we have Tales from the Backlog, where we try out lots of different games with lots of different people. That show streams at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/Shadows of Archonia, just like this one is on 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, but this one's on Friday and that one's on Monday. And both shows have all of their back episodes over on our YouTube channel. So if there's a game that you want to see someone play, there's a solid chance we've played it, especially if it's less than 20 years old, because we run a lot of games over there. And if we haven't run it, jump in our Discord and ask us to play it, and we'll put it on the schedule maybe.
And we'll give it a one shot.
Give it a one shot. One shot. All right. Well, that's it for the credits. Don't need that anymore. All
That was
right.
perfect.
Yeah.
It landed perfectly.
Landed perfect. Exactly where I wanted it to. So, you know what we're going to do?
What are we gonna do?
We're going to do
Please tell us what we're going to do.
this.
Oh, nice. Ooh. It's going to be even better.
It is dark here. The smells of old wood, rotting fish, and briny salt water accentuate the sounds of distant oars slapping the water.
So Eddie Bones.
No, I took a
Took a
bath.
shower.
I
Took
took
a
a
shower,
bath.
that's
I
right,
took a
right.
bath. I smell better than you guys right now.
Well,
That is true.
You took a bath with Grace, and who knows how she smelled.
Well, she did use her finest spices.
There was lavender.
Lavender. It's canon.
Which I borrowed, so.
Yeah, she did.
But I haven't explained to you guys what Archonian lavender smells like.
That.
Anyway,
smells good.
Like the grave.
believe it or not, that's all I wrote for the intro. But I'll do a quick recap. You guys are in the city of Crystal Shore, which today I can show you. Let's bring it up. I don't have a city map, but I do have a world map. Oh, well, that's where you are currently standing.
Hey, John.
Deltron, welcome. I want this map.
There you go.
And then Let's see. Where's my Zoom thing? I got so many buttons.
Is it an egg emoji?
I didn't do the thing, and you guys didn't remind me to do the thing. Never
Alt-
mind. Anyway,
Alt
there's the
tab.
map.
I think so.
There's the map. So that little peninsula under Aklador. Don't worry about it, Yuri. We don't need it, but that's where you guys are. I appreciate you though. That's where you guys
It's
are.
nice to be appreciated.
There's no city map there, but so there's no point in zooming in. But it does say Crystal Shore right there, and you guys were marooned there. I say marooned. You're in a city, but you guys were abandoned there by the ship that you had hired to take you westward. For several days, you've been trying to find passage further on, as well as getting up to other activities. Sally went gambling and lost drunkenly. Eddie found an old girlfriend and hung out with her in the tub.
And they did nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Eric got a real weird fortune telling,
Lucinda.
which he doesn't believe in at all.
No.
And
Just be there.
Renly went to check out a rich man's library, only to discover that said rich man's rich son had been kidnapped by zombies, which took an hour to reveal, but you know I can say it in one sentence. He was kidnapped by zombies. They later the rich man hired you guys to find his son, right?
Lord Nicolina.
Lord Nicolina Borislav Nicolina Stanislav is whose house he was at when he was kidnapped.
Yeah.
So all of that happened. You had no luck tracking the zombies or the boy. Eddie Bones and Sally One Eye set up a stakeout down by the docks, which led to nothing. But coincidentally, your own innkeeper was kidnapped while Eric and Renly were upstairs sleeping. They came down, they did battle with some zombies. Renly managed to clobber one to death with a spell. Eric got clobbered half to death by another one of them. Then he put himself to sleep with the poor use of another spell. Renly woke him up. You guys raced to the docks, and the four of you now are at that place that I showed earlier, standing on the docks.
Right here.
The last thing that you saw was, we can move that camera a little closer, get a glimpse of our characters there. The last thing that you saw was the zombies, the two that survived, the two that still were animated, rowing away with your unconscious innkeeper in their boat. What will you do now?
First,
What the hell's going on, guys?
Oh, they sort of kidnapped our innkeeper.
It happened again.
Oh, connection?
I don't know if that's the connection. It's just that she got taken,
So,
which eliminates my hypothesis that it was simply lords or the children of lords.
Eddie slowly walks up to you and he puts like a hand on your shoulder. He says, "Are you all right? You look like you've been roughed up a bit."
More, yeah. I mean, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Nothing. Good night's rest and a little bit of patchwork on my end can't help.
Well, yeah, sure. And then Eddie kind of taps you on the back a little bit. And you feel a little sensation on your back. Let's see. 5. You heal 8 points of health.
So I'm full up, and I got my second system strength.
8 points of health.
wow.
Gosh, that's enough to heal you like 18 times.
And
I feel rejuvenated, but
and-
you see me just tense up. That
and you get a point of system strength.
This is my second one.
And Eddie kind of walks away and he says, "I'll show you. I'm sure you'll sleep just fine tonight."
I would appreciate you not doing that without my consent, please.
I'm sure the damage you got wasn't with your consent either.
So, who are the guys? Did you guys get a good look at them?
Yeah, their names are Jerry and Frank.
Jerry and Frank? It wasn't Tom and Jerry?
We didn't.
We did not we got a good look at them, but we didn't speak with them.
Were you able to defeat any of these?
One.
And is that body still at the tavern?
Should we search it?
I feel like we should maybe pursue this boat first. No.
We can't even see the boat anymore, right? It's like too far
That's
off in the
correct,
distance.
but you do know where it went, your direction it went.
Sally's been up for like the whole day. I don't know if she's.
I'm up for it. Let's steal that boat.
She pulled an old dayer.
All right.
I could go all night. I'm raring to go.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, these are a little more powerful than we maybe. prepared
Really?
for.
But you have all this, like the spooky fingers.
Is there anybody in this boat?
No.
There's nobody in the boats that are currently there. Let me bring that
We're
back
not
up.
going to be stealing a boat. If that's what you.
Well,
But
We're
you know
borrowing
what?
the boat.
We're borrowing.
There are
borrowing
some
the
people starting. It's early morning at this point. The sun's not up yet, but there are some people starting to arrive in the docks area. So let's get a couple of those minis that I put out earlier.
How many?
Just put them all out. The whole time you guys have been talking, people have been arriving to do their work for the day.
We are not thieves.
Fine. Maybe your lord or the person who hired us can give us a boat. But it would have been more fun this way.
And he's like, maybe it would be nice if you get some rest. I know you're powering through, but
I know you might have forgotten this in the last 7 days since we've traveled from Archonia, but we hired you not to make a
Hired?
show. Okay.
Partners.
Partnered with you not to make a show of things and to be loud and boisterous.
are we not partners?
Who's loud and boisterous? Whispering. But you know.
Oh my goodness.
Renly's just gonna pull out his pipe
Nice.
Son of
and
a bitch.
light it up.
Not a
Let's go
sponsor.
back to this.
Ren Fair.
Ren
Ren Fair special.
all right.
Love it.
He's just gonna light up and start like sort of pondering, and this might be our only chance to follow a trail.
Okay, but we're going out to see at any trail that we find is lost, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Let's check out that body. I want to examine it.
So
The body's gone.
let me see. Who'd you
It's-
put out there?
There, it's just we'll have to dig it up.
So
This fellow here with the yellow cape. He overhears you and he says, "Body. Somebody get killed."
No, we lost a friend of ours. We're trying to find them.
You lost him or you lost his body?
Well, both.
I heard let's go check out that body.
Sorry, we're from Low Light. Different dialect. Sorry, it was specific to what we were talking about. Who are you? And sorry, why do you care about our business?
Well, when people start talking about bodies in the town I work in, seems like it's everybody's business.
It seems like you're coming into a conversation pretty late in the game, and you have no context for what we're talking about. So
No,
we're like-
that's true. That's true. I do know one thing. That guy's not from Lowlight.
Mhm.
That guy's not from Lowlight. Or maybe.
I've hired them to sail with me,
Partners.
partners.
partnered with them to come along with me.
I see how it is.
Mhm.
I see it. First time out in the world.
Not me.
No, I've
No,
been
I meant
out-
him.
I've been out in the world. But I don't really like whatever you're insinuating. We need to find our friends, and maybe the first place to.
Do you know
find
where we
them-
could rent a boat?
You rent my boat.
How much?
Which boat is yours?
Well, he points over to the rowboat.
I knew it was gonna be the real boat.
Wait, that one's mine there.
How much for the night
Or the day.
or the day?
The whole day.
Well, maybe the night,
How
but
far are you taking her?
I'm not sure.
He wanted to go on like a little picnic, a little yachting. You know how these rich people are.
Not.
I have a question for you, actually. Do you know what is that direction? I point the direction that the boat went.
Well, that's south. Everything's in that direction.
Well,
Are there
somewhere within rowboat range.
are there any islands up there?
A few uncharted. There's one island just a few miles off.
What's it called?
I don't think it has a name. People just tend to avoid it. There's a lot of shipwrecks around it.
Ah.
Shipwreck
huh?
Island.
I have heard some men call it that. Yes.
But yeah, how much for the night or during the day?
The night's wrapping up, but if you want it for the rest of today, you'll have to cover what I would have made with it. 4 copper.
Sure. I'll give you 4 copper.
I'm sorry, did I say copper? I meant silver.
That's a little high, don't you think?
Well,
What is it you do?
I row a boat.
You ferry people.
People, things, whatever needs doing.
And what's your normal shipping rate for a person or a thing on that tiny rowboat?
8 silver.
How about I meet you in the middle, friend? 2 silver.
2 silver, and I don't have to work today.
Yeah.
Deal.
There you go.
All right. Well, have fun, kids. Walks off.
Wait. Can you tell us a little bit more about this shipwreck island and anything about the currents, or if we wanted to say maybe row around, what would be the best place to?
And how are we returning this boat to you? Like, what time would you like it back? If we're late, is there like an
By sundown. I'll meet you here at sundown.
sundown?
Okay.
Love you, JMO.
Okay.
We could do sundown.
Um.
In case you're not here by sundown, I'm sorry. What is your name?
Oh, Mel. My name's Mel.
Oh.
And the shipwreck island. About how long does it take to get there from here with a rowboat?
Well, I'd say it's about 10 leagues out.
10 leagues. Okay. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it, friend.
It's a long row.
I'm overdue for some exercise. It's fine.
Maybe he wants to row us.
Him? No, he says he doesn't want to work today.
Maybe if someone gave him 8 silvers, he would.
Dude would just turn around and leave us.
I don't
He's
have.
already walking away.
Yeah.
I don't have.
In fact, take him off.
He is trusting us with his rowboat, knowing full well that we are taking this to the shipwreck island. I just want to throw that out there.
By the way, if anyone doesn't know, a league is about 3.5 miles.
This is a really good name. Like really,
It is,
really
yeah.
good paint job.
I think that was one of Max's too.
Mhm.
Oh, there you go.
It was in with mine. But, yeah.
'Tis a far place to row.
Oh, not for Eddie, apparently.
I don't like the idea of leaving our innkeep out there.
Not to mention, I am still so exhausted. I did not get my full 8 hours of sleep.
Neither have I. But you're right. This trail could get cold if we wait too long.
The sun is starting to come up.
Or the innkeep could be killed.
It's true. Eddie starts working towards the boat.
Are we seriously going now?
I mean, we just saw him. The faster we get him,
Without any information about what these things are, or even how to properly dispel them.
They're not people.
How good are you at sleeping on the
How
boat?
was your fight with them?
yeah, you can sleep on the boat.
I would like you guys. Everybody has sail, right? Who has the highest sail?
I don't have to.
I have 1 sail.
I have 0 cents.
0.
Okay, Sally, roll me a sail check.
All right. That's 2 d6s, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I can try it too if you want.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 plus my sail. That's 7.
It's going to take you all day to row 10 leagues.
Oof.
That's the whole day.
All day.
In a rowboat, yeah.
Does anyone know who owns the sail?
I was looking
Greg
over at
over
that.
there.
By the way, the fisherwoman who's over there by the where are you guys right now? Are you still where you're?
Still kind of like congregating.
Clumped
here,
in that area.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, Eddie has.
I started walking this way.
Okay, that fisherwoman there by the traps, she's starting to load traps into the boat.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay. Eddie goes up to her and says, "Do you work for that gentleman that just left Mel?"
Work for Mel. Mel doesn't work.
Oh, so you're telling me that this boat doesn't belong to him?
This is my boat.
Excuse me. You see Eddie run past you guys.
Where are you going?
Where did he go in such a hurry?
Eddie, come back.
He's off screen.
Oh, wait, our world ends off screen. That's right.
Go ahead and yeah. Go
will
ahead and
track
roll
him.
me a.
I'm sure there's fresh prints on the floor.
I walk that direction towards where that lady is.
Okay.
I mean, because I wasn't privy to that information or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like a
conversation
survive check from you.
This one's you, right?
Yeah. Purple.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, because that's.
Sally.
Yeah.
That's 8.
I'm gonna start having
Okay.
fun
Give me a punch check, please.
A punch check. Our first punch check of the campaign.
Woohoo!
Another 8.
Okay, you got your silver back, but it's gonna take you a while to get back with it.
Okay.
Sorry, we procured passage on this on
Vessel?
This vessel.
From Mel.
Yes.
It's not Mel's boat.
Oh, that's where Eddie went to punch the daylight
Was
out of
that-
Okay,
him.
but that
Is
is
that Eddie Bones?
It was.
Oh, you know him?
We're best friends.
Traveling companion.
partners apparently.
Is he really cursed?
I don't fucking know. Listen, we are looking for passage on apparently a ship to God's nowhere. We spent 2 silver on this.
Well, I think Eddie Bones went to go get it back.
That is apparent now.
You can't use my boat. I gotta work.
All right.
No,
People
yeah.
are counting on me.
No, I guess that makes sense.
How
Well-
much would you make today? Can we
It's
rent
not a
it?
question of how much I'd make. If I don't catch anything, there are people who won't eat.
Do you know who owns the sailing rig docked over there?
You mean that skiff?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Fat Man.
Batman.
That's him.
This one?
Yep. That's him.
Do you know if he uses it for anything?
He rents it out.
All right.
Ah, I would
Eric?
much rather
I
sell
still think we should.
His name is Gerald.
Geralt.
of
Well, how are you feeling, Eric, after your
Crystal Shore.
combat with these unknown people?
You're right. You were right.
Anyway, she's go ahead and put those crates in the rowboat. She's loading up to go.
Dead.
What?
There are undead. Fucking get over it. You got my money. Congratulations.
Have
I
you
just
paid her?
I don't obviously have it now. I'm talking about the temple, whatever belongs at the temple. You get my
That's
half
right.
of it.
Yeah,
I'll settle for 10 silver for right now, though.
I literally don't have any.
Fine, we will settle up later. But
Penny
I
comes
am
back.
keeping a tally in my
Keep the tally. That's fine. All I'm saying is we have no idea how to fight.
But
undead.
zombies? Really?
They're
Or
not
undead? Dead people?
zombies. Yes, undead.
Right.
Sure, zombie. I don't know, whatever you
They're
want to call
real? Really real?
See, this is what happens when I put faith in
Trust
in
me.
people.
He wouldn't admit
them.
it
What?
I'm back.
if he wasn't wrong.
You saw
Where
this
did
too
you go?
readily?
I just want to get back my money.
Keep a low profile, damn it. What part of that don't you understand?
Low profile.
Whatever. I'm just saying, maybe it's best that we find, I don't know, figure out some, like, what's going on with undead. Why undead a thing?
Well, I have a feeling we'll find out on that island.
Yeah, but without any proper, like, investigation about how to actually defend against these creatures.
Fine, let's talk to that Gerald guy, see how much it is to rent out his rig. And then if hopefully it's not too much, and if it's not, or if it is, we'll go hit up your patron and get the money that way.
Oh, I'm billing them for all of this.
Oh, perfect. Man after my own heart.
You want to talk to Gerald?
Yes, sure, why not?
Beautiful.
His name's Gerald
Oh,
Gerald.
Geralt.
Of
Of Rivia?
Crystal Cove.
Crystal Cove.
of Crystal
We
Cove.
had that
It's
distinction.
Gerald with 2 D's.
DDD.
No, 2 D's.
Like, good morrow, Geralt.
Ah,
I hear you have a skiff to rent out.
I have a skiff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In use today or tomorrow?
Are you renting it?
How much?
8 silver.
8 silver.
Eddie is standing behind her and he says, "You do own this skiff, right?"
Duh! Jeez, you're big.
Good. There was a gentleman here that said he owned something else on this dock and he lied, so I want to make sure you're not lying.
Hey, everyone! Whose skiff is that? Like 3 people look over and go, yeah, that's his skiff.
You don't have any paperwork? Like any proper documentation that it's yours?
Well, I can't read anyway.
You can't. Okay.
You don't get down to the docks much, do you?
Do you pilot that skiff all by yourself?
I can.
Okay.
Did you want to take it without me?
No, actually, maybe it'd be best if you come with us.
Yeah, how much to have you man the boat?
Oh, 8 silver.
Great.
Let's do it.
I'll cover this, and I well, 8 silver. And
We're heading south.
Well, almost everything's. You can go east or west, I guess, if you want to hit the. Yeah, let's go. Where are we going?
do you have any issues with Shipwreck Island, as it's called?
What, you want to go past and see it?
Yeah.
We want to land upon its shores.
Just for a little bit.
Well, I guess that's all right.
Mhm.
Nobody
All
ever
right.
really goes there. A lot of shipwrecks.
Good thing you have a skip and not a ship.
Yeah, we should be all right.
I like you, girl.
Thanks.
He gives you a pound of back.
Ah! He's also very big, but he's
Yeah.
just like,
Would you know where we can find information on local bestiaries, perhaps?
beast or whatsies?
Monsters.
Monsters, I guess.
Oh, well, there's always someone telling tall tales in a tavern. Tall tales in
I
a
love it.
tavern.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tall tales in a tavern, though.
Yeah.
Nothing written down, nothing specific. Historians, scholars, any like.
I don't think a lot of these guys
I
can
don't
write.
think you're asking the right crowd.
Where have I gone to?
Heard any interesting tall tales recently?
About creatures from the sea, maybe.
About people
I have heard of
gone missing.
I have heard of a lot of people going missing. Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of strange, isn't it?
Well, there's always somebody going missing. It does seem like There's quite a few in the past week or so.
Well, once upon a time at the Silver Dove, the innkeeper disappeared last night.
Judy?
Judy?
Judy disappeared?
Abducted by whatever might be on said island.
We hoping we can find her.
Well, you're going after him?
Yeah.
Not
Oh no.
whatever.
We would understand if you don't want to pilot this gift and just let us take it. It might be dangerous.
Ooh.
I think you can handle it. And Eddie kind of like pat you on the back again. You're a big guy.
Well, I'm a big guy.
And
Judy's a big girl.
yeah.
She put up a hell of a fight. You should have seen it.
Did you see it?
Yes, we tried. We actually
But I wasn't there.
look at my size.
Oh, you saw it.
I saw it.
Just you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm sure.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten
I'm
involved
sure it'll
either.
be
It's
fine.
your side.
Oh, I killed one of them.
He did.
I wasn't
You
there
were
to
there
see
too?
I was.
How many did you kill?
He got one as well.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Okay, let's get it going before I change my mind.
it. Yeah, let's go. So I.
Under my
Let's all
breath.
board.
He's not wearing a red shirt, by the way, is he?
Under my breath.
He's wearing red pants.
You catch this. Under my breath, I
The
say.
whole time I have my arm on his shoulder, like, yeah, let's go,
Was it
buddy.
necessary to be
name?
that honest?
Sometimes people work better with honesty.
I've never had anybody wait so long before answering that question.
just call me Ed.
Ed, all right.
Yeah, Ed.
Under my
Wait.
breath when he said
He's
that.
looking at your scars. Wait, are you Eddie Bones?
Some people have called me that, but don't believe the rumors.
You guys are gonna have to pilot the skip.
I
yourself.
cast snaring speech and say, "No, you're actually coming with us." At this point, you've grabbed our coin.
Are you out of spells for the day? You haven't slept. Since
I only
you-
used one effort. This is my second effort.
Oh, this isn't a spell. Okay, I always forget about this one. All right.
I
go
have
ahead.
used all my spells. I have a lot that I could do,
Okay. So he's got to
but
roll.
this is my second effort.
He's got to roll a mental save. Yeah.
Mhm.
Which
We're
one did
agreeing
that
with our
effort
proposal.
actually.
We are going to have a discussion about the way you use these spells.
He has failed.
Okay.
You're right. I took your money.
Alright.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you are going to help us by sailing over there, waiting until we come back.
It's only
that
fair.
sounds
But
good.
can Eddie Bones take a different boat?
Oh, it's a different Eddie Bones.
This is Eddie Jones.
Yeah, Eddie Jones. Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh, your name is Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. Yeah.
eh.
Eddie Bones is my cousin.
Anyway,
you're
we
not-
should be going apparently because nobody wants to.
And I pull up the
Fucking
anchor, I undock from
Raise the
the.
sail.
Yeah, off you go. All
Uh,
right.
What is it that you whispered?
I was originally gonna whisper something about him not, or changing his mind, and me saying something along the lines of,
Oh.
not if I have anything to do with it. But then that whole entire exchange happens.
Got it.
All right. Well,
So Egg runs straight to the front of the boat and hops up on the front.
That's so cute.
I go towards Egg.
Oh, you can't see.
And I'm just talking to Egg.
Oh, his ears do turn back, but he's like tail wagging, excited to go out to sea.
Am I the one that's wrong, Egg? Honestly, I just want to get information on how to actually take care of things, how to actually deal with things, than running with, I don't know.
Your duels.
He looks up at you with his golden blue eye and kind of gives you a little head tilt.
If Eddie's nearby and hears this,
I mean,
he will. Yeah, he will say.
It depends how loud you said it. It's not that big of a boat.
Well, yeah, it's not that big of a
well,
boat, but
no.
I am talking to.
Well,
And there are no weapons on this boat, it appears like.
Eddie just
What?
says.
We didn't bring the cannon?
Eddie
Too
just
expensive.
says, planning is all fine and good. I have nothing against it. But action is best.
Okay, but we recall. I turn over to you. We recall that there, like in the tower, there was no blood from these creatures.
Right.
Potentially.
So
not-
how did you kill them?
I buried it
You
in
buried
a coffin.
You buried in a coffin.
So potentially.
Right. I take a step back.
You guys
Potentially it's
see
not.
Geralt just pulling ropes and tying sails, and he's just like, or the sail. He's pretending very hard not to hear this conversation.
Yeah, potentially still alive. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, it's hidden in a grave, but we are.
If we had more time, I would definitely try to find someone or something to tell us what these creatures are.
We
But-
have time.
No, we don't.
What do you mean we don't?
Judy is out there.
Yeah, except okay,
Guys, we
and
gotta get Julie.
Yeah, we gotta get
Julie.
Judy.
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 okay,
I
Judy
said Julie 'cause
might die. There's still 100 other people there. What? So what if 3 people die?
So you
Wait, no, you
coffin?
guys.
I'm
we
still
gotta go.
mind boggled. Coffin?
Every soul counts. We're not leaving one behind.
Eddie, you're such a good guy.
So what if 5 people
You
die?
can't be
If
Eddie
we
Bones.
figure out and actually prepare ourselves more to protect other people, if that's what speaks to
And
your
preparing
heart.
myself is learning more about what these creatures do. And I learned by actions.
Eric, we made a choice in the end. It's on us.
If I can learn by fighting these things, then I'll be able to protect more people.
And what if you fight but then die? I don't know. Maybe self-preservation is a thing that I alone have within this company.
No, I'm with you. But how are we self-preserving ourselves?
By fucking learning. And so when we actually go over
Learning.
there-
You didn't even believe they existed.
Yes. Are we just going to go down to the zombie school to learn about zombies?
There is plenty of written material on it.
Guys, there's no such things as zombies, right?
Look at this. He doesn't even believe in zombies.
Exactly. It's
He
a
also
telltale.
can't read.
Are you saying if I could read, I'd think zombies were real?
Yeah. Or at least the undead.
No, that's not logic at all.
I haven't even seen a zombie yet. So I don't even know if they're real for sure.
Okay, what?
Good luck.
They're real, Eddie. Otherwise, I'm not
They're
gonna
getting
get my
tackles.
money.
Oh,
How-
yeah,
what-
they're real.
What about let's not call them zombies and give them this folklorish undead. Sure, we can call them fucking undead.
The walking unbleeding.
What?
They don't-
Thralls.
Thralls. I like that.
Thralls?
Thralls that do not bleed.
Or ghouls.
Okay,
Well,
well,
who do you think they're enthralled to?
That's a good question.
Are you suggesting something, Joe?
Well, he said they were thralls. Doesn't thralls mean slaves?
yes.
They could be slaves.
Which brings me a question. Is there anyone who's come in flashing a lot of either like wealth or throwing their weight around at the port lately, or besides
This weight?
mhm.
Oh, well, his weight.
What about preaching prayers, religion?
Oh, we got Lucinda, but that's...
any other magickers
Lucinda.
that you might know of?
Just Lucinda around the docks, really. Most of the
I'm
sailors.
gonna have to talk to her later.
You talk to Lucinda, she'll
She-
read your fortune.
She's fucking
I
nuts.
love fortunes.
Yeah,
She's
it-
not,
A
not
fortune
she's-
teller. You know, a good
she's
fortune teller is like a
wildly accurate.
She
gamble.
told me,
into your
the
future.
boy, beware the boy, beware the boy, beware the boy.
Beware the boy. Isn't it that just beware of yourself?
Apparently,
Oh, you're the Beware the Boy guy. She came into the pub the other day ranting about Beware the Boy. Well, she said small man is what she said.
yeah, apparently.
Small man.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, are you the small man?
I am a small man. It's kind of rude to sort of include us all in that category.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. You're the one who set off Lucinda. You're a small man. You may or may not be Eddie Bones.
Eddie,
Eddie
Jones.
Jones, is it?
Jones.
Jones. So Eddie Jones and Eddie Bones both covered in scars and 6'4".
He's my cousin. We rough around a lot.
Your cousin Bones,
Cousin Bones.
and your name is Jones.
Jones, yeah.
Okay.
They're mother and father were siblings, you know.
All right, let's circle back to the part where you said there's a lot of disappearances. Is there?
And
Is
we're selling as we're doing this.
Yeah, we're going.
Is there sort of a trend or a pattern that you've noticed? Is there like a certain type of person that seems to be abducted the most?
It's a
Yeah,
good question.
everyone I've heard of being abducted was, well, it was from our neck of the woods, the docks, slums.
The docks. You mean no, like wealthy, upper class
Well,
gents?
no, the thing is, we figured they weren't touching those people because as soon as you touch one of those people, someone notices, right?
That is interesting. So you're just out of touch. Got it.
Out of touch.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, I know that it's been about a week since I first heard. A lot of people just up and vanish in the night. Maybe 10, 12.
10 and 12 people a night?
10 or 12 people in a week.
Oh, God.
Still a lot of people.
Well, a lot of rumors going around.
This is why I'm thinking they might be thralls. Odok, the hung, they called him, over in Lowlight, came from Crone's Creek,
I'm
Labyrinth.
sorry, Odok the what?
The hung.
Okay.
It was just the tale. It was, I don't know, there's dumb nursery
Oh, I've heard tales
rhyme.
like that.
It was a nursery rhyme that was sung in various parts of Lowlight, but
Nursery rhyme.
yeah, it was just to scare the kids not to go to Crone's Creek or go to the Nighted
What was he
Mountains.
doing at Crone's Creek?
That's a great question. I don't know, but it was said
He was
that
hung.
It's also not that kind of hung.
Oh,
Hung.
like hung with a rope.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Although I see that now there's probably a lot of innuendos that came along, and it was sung in a lot of taverns.
I see.
Anyway.
see.
This is why I sort of stopped you from singing it all these years.
Oh.
You guys go back a bit, huh?
Anyway.
We've been around.
Well, what happened to Odok?
Well, Odok, the hung, came from Crone's Creek with 20 shattered knights.
What are shattered knights?
Shadowed.
Oh,
sorry.
shadowed.
The Shade Bearers. They were merchants that died at sea and would come to hunt the stacks. But again, this happened.
That's a what?
It's the village, the lower village of Lowlight.
Oh, we calls ours the shit pan.
Oh, all right.
Smells like it too.
Anyway, but this happened like during Anon the First's I don't know, rulership, lordship. This happened like 3 eras ago.
So you're telling me these shadows were the thralls of this person?
Apparently, he came for vengeance or revenge. You know, all that shit that like they say.
Would you ever be into revenge?
Me?
Yeah, you seem like the revenge kind of type.
It depends on who slighted me. People deserve justice, don't they?
Would it go far enough as for you to have your own thralls? You think?
Well, that's random.
If it meant saving a whole damn city, then yes, I would have thralls. Is that the answer that you were looking for?
Yeah. And that's fine. I'm just trying to see where you stand, Eric.
I stand at protecting hundreds, thousands, not a single soul.
Hey, Eddie Jones. Come here.
Okay.
I'm like literally right below you guys.
Oh, he is just a kid, so I'm trying to give him some slack.
He's at that age where he likes to pick fights with everyone.
Yeah.
Some guys never get.
Egg is like no.
I know some.
Yeah.
I know some guys like 55 still act like that, but mostly Mostly they tend to be over it by the time they're about his age.
Well, usually they don't get over something unless they go through some kind of traumatic experience.
You want to beat the shit out of him?
We'll see how.
Not today.
Maybe later, but right now, let's see if whatever we find on this island, maybe it'll change us too.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I storm off with Egg and just sit at the front of the ship and just of the skiff. Sorry, and just
Eddie
hang
then
out.
goes up to Renly, right?
Mhm.
Renly, and kind of whispers to you. Why is he always so mad all the time?
He's got a lot to be mad about.
Enough to threaten lives?
He hasn't threatened anyone.
It seems like he only cares about the big picture, not the small.
Yeah. Big pictures
And
are
from where
important.
I come from, every little bit counts. So I hope I can show him the way.
Be my guest.
While they're conversing, I'm like looking at the water, Steve, and making sure and doing my sailing bit.
Are you helping Gerald sail the skiff?
Yeah, I'm getting my practice in.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and roll me another sail check then? And I'll give you a +2 for Gerald.
I rolled 6, 7, 9.
But I wasn't paying attention. Did you just kill him?
No, self check.
execution.
He wouldn't
I'm
be.
gonna try the new mechanic. You know.
Also, as she's setting up the sails, I want to do. I just realized there's a prey skill. I want to do a prey check.
Interesting.
to-
Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll do that first, and then I'll resolve the sail check. So roll it.
All right.
What are you praying for?
To Nakashi, my god.
For what?
Just for safe seas.
Okay.
And I got 8. Oh wait, no, wait, sorry. 6, 7,
9.
8, 9. And so Eddie has this ritual whenever he goes out to sea. He goes up to the front of the boat and he starts praying to Nakashi and just hoping that no souls will be taken as he's in sea, because he's been known to have bad luck. So he's just praying to himself. He's like, no souls will be taken. No souls will be taken.
Okay. No souls will be taken.
Mhm.
With a 9 on that, and you got an 8 on the sail check?
9
9 on the sail check.
plus. I mean that a 9. That's including
Yeah, so
Gerald.
that's a tie. You're praying for safety, and you're trying to catch up to the boat with zombies in it. So you do that.
Ooh.
Oh, hello there.
Oh.
Oh,
But you have a good amount of warning. You're able to see them. Can we back that camera up
Yeah.
as far as we can get it without, yeah, and then let's get those things pretty far apart.
Yeah. So
Let-
we'll do
yeah,
like
let's
one
put
close to the
zombies,
camera.
like right by camera.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
What's
That looks dope.
the weather like, Steve? Right now, is it still very foggy?
Yeah, it is.
Can't you see it?
You've been
Ah.
you've been out for a
can't.
couple hours.
Just kidding.
In fact, here let's blast it.
Oh dear.
It's very cloudy. It's very foggy today.
How long have we been selling?
Well, a couple hours, like I said.
Mhm.
Couple hours.
Yeah, it would have been all day to row to this island, but you have a sail now, and you are not going all the way to the island if you catch this boat. I assume. We'll
try.
see.
Well,
Does Eddie see this boat?
Yes. Your prayer for safety allowed you to see the boat before you get too close.
So Eddie hails back. I spot a boat in the distance.
and I take my eye patch, turn it to the other eye. I'm like, I think I see it too.
You got both eyes.
Wait a minute. I have questions.
No time for questions.
I don't think. Yeah, we don't have time for questions.
And I yeah, Gerald, eyepiece. You have one?
What, look like a glass?
Yeah.
No,
All right, never mind.
those
It's
are
like-
expensive.
Well, we're right behind them. Let's catch up.
Oh, you've got one already. What are you asking me for one?
Well, I'd like to have more than one.
One for each eye?
Yeah.
God, that's so much fun.
Yeah, maybe we
Great.
This looks so cool. I just wanted to see if we could get a better angle.
All right,
Okay.
That looks good.
It's good enough.
All right.
that's really cool.
Raise the sails.
I'm gonna turn it down a little though.
Yeah.
Okay. The sails.
He turned
Did
it down a
you
lot.
just do that?
There's a gust of wind.
Gust of wind blows the fog away so everyone can see the boat.
Yeah. The sail's already up. We've been sailing for 2 hours.
We gotta catch up.
I'm like,
Okay.
Eric,
make the
are those the
sails.
undead?
Don't you have like a wind?
Yes.
Don't you have like a wind spell?
I do.
You got spells?
No.
We're
Do
just
you know
gonna,
your dog's wearing a witch hat?
Wait,
What is it?
we're
Witch hat?
just gonna rush them without even
no,
thinking about.
I
what to
think we
do.
should follow them because we still need to find that guy, right?
What guy? I thought we
Um,
were trying to save Judy. She's over there.
yes, but she
we're-
looks still
We're also
alive.
trying to save us someone else too. That also got kidnapped.
Judy is actually not the friend we are looking for. But we're also trying to save Judy. So we need to follow her and these guys to the location where they have our friend.
You want to follow them? What if they see us?
I don't think they care.
That's why maybe we should sail slowly. Did you not hear me talking about Hodok the Hung?
What
This is when I attack
Lad, what's your
the
name
cell.
again?
Eric.
Eric. If we sail slowly and they row quickly, we will lose them.
So we
Match
have to-
speed.
At this point, match
As
speed
you
then.
guys are talking, I'm tacking the cell so we're matching speed
Yeah.
if we can.
Mhm.
Do I need a roll?
All right.
All right, that's the plan. You're going to follow them all the way to the island?
Yeah, because we.
Yeah.
That's my bet because these
unless-
guys are still.
Unless you want to blow a wind.
We'll keep that in our back pocket.
Okay, if we're near enough, do we even have a plan for what we'll find?
Right, so we need to use this time to plan what we're going to do. Also, why are they abducting all these people? Are there like what dastardly plan?
I don't think we'll know that specifically with Geralt here telling us shit all. So perhaps going in,
Hey,
we're stealthy,
you're
not
kind of an asshole.
My pleasure. When we
What?
land,
Eddie, he's all yours.
how about we go stealthily?
Can you be stealthy?
Can you be stealthy?
That's the question.
I can be stealthy. Yes. How about you?
Some days are good, some days are bad.
I'm talking if we see the place, we go around. I don't know, around back if there is a back.
I agree. The plan is let's watch where they're going, because we don't know how many are out there, right?
Correct. Or if one or many people are controlling them, if indeed they are thralls.
And we got to know the best way to make sure our person that we're looking for and Judy the innkeeper are not damaged in any sort of scuffle. Potentially,
Sure,
hopefully.
you can look for that. I will look for a motive and try to stop the actual guy that's causing all of this.
Sure, you're the scholarly type.
He is?
Is he? Or maybe that's more Renly. Renly likes books.
I do like books.
What do you think about this, Renly?
I think, Eric, you should find a comfortable spot and try to get some rest in.
Mhm.
And I think we should not
not a
make
bad
any
idea.
big decisions until we see what we're even up against.
That's why sneaky.
I just press my
I
back
agree.
to. I just sit down, press my back to Garen, and just get comfortable, just resting my head on him.
Me and Geralt talk shit about you in your sleep.
Geralt doesn't talk too much.
There's no way to like rest up and get like an F or or like lower my system strength?
There's short rests. Huh?
No,
short.
not
I
really.
think there's only
No.
long rests in this game, huh?
Yeah, there's only a full night's sleep or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it was a full day with a rowboat. How long? Actually, we're match speed with a rowboat, so we should be able to get at least.
But there's a problem with that.
Yeah.
This rowboat is rowed by supernatural creatures.
Uh,
They don't get tired. They're not limited in their strength.
okay.
Luckily, we're in a
So it is
sailboat.
going faster. You're not going to be able to sleep all day.
Hmm.
But we could sleep in watches or stages. So some people could get some rest while other people are.
I'm already sleeping.
Is this the type of
Yeah.
game? I mean, just out of character. Is this the? Do you have to get like 8 hours straight, or can we tack it on to what we got last night and get him a full
8
rest?
hours straight.
Yeah, I think.
Compromising with the DM.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good
I don't know the sleeping rules.
That's a good question.
If you guys had gone like right back to bed, I would have said that's fine, but no.
Yeah.
Eddie will take whatever nap he can
Okay.
during this.
That's what I'm doing.
Uh,
If at least just to have a nap.
Yeah. Renly does sit in a corner in like an Indian style, like
So is
meditative
anyone
state.
going to stay up talking to Gerald?
I mean,
Seems like it's Sally's.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Garo a little bit, but then I'll
You'll
nap.
take turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
I do emphasize, if you see the island and you see where they go in, go around and drop us off or land us at a place that seems secluded.
Oh, that seems smart.
It is smart. Thank you. Now I'm going to bed.
Even when you compliment him,
Yeah.
it's just an asshole.
He really is.
I agreed with him. And he got uppity about it. Right?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. He'll see the light someday.
So while they're all napping, tell me more about Judy. Is she into anything or
I don't know what to talk about.
You interested in Judy there?
no? I mean, I just wonder why she was abducted.
Oh, you mean like is she into anything?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
I want to know what she's into. For the other reason.
Oh, she's into guys.
What kind of guys?
Big ugly ones.
Eddie, you might have a chance there.
Good joke.
Yeah. Me and her used to a long time. Then she married my brother, but he died.
Oh.
Oh, so she's your sister-in-law?
Well, I guess so.
Sister-in-law.
Ex-sister-in-law. She's my widow-in-law or something. Anyway, yeah, she dates big ugly guy with me and my brother.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is she's single. I'm not in the conversation. I'm not in the conversation.
I don't think you're her type, Renly.
I had lunch with her last week, and I don't think she was
Really,
with
just smoke
anybody.
his pipe, so there's a chance.
Yeah. But
You
that-
know, Judy's. I don't know what you're into. She's a little older than you.
no, what? More about her question.
What's she into? Like,
Yeah. Any?
well,
Does she go to
she
like?
just runs the inn. Honestly, when she's not working, she does some gambling. Not so much. It's a big deal. Good night, Canuck. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you again.
Hmm.
All right, well, I'll just have to talk to her when we see her. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, are you saying that she might have done something to attract some zombies?
Well, we want to know why these zombies or undead are abducting people and what in particular, because they're not just like there's people on the docks and they're not necessarily taking those people on the docks. So just seeing.
Well, I did have a theory that maybe the reason they're only taking people from the ship pan is because it's closer to the water. I thought of this earlier today, actually. I didn't know people were being taken into the water, but if they're taking people to boats and rowing away, Maybe they're grabbing people from close by. But if they're coming at night, there's not too many people on the docks, so they got to go up in the neighborhood. Maybe. That's my thought. Maybe. I don't know why zombies do what they do, but who are you looking for? You said you were looking for a guy?
I don't know, some Stannis, Nickel, something. Renly knows all about it.
Nicolina?
Yeah, that sounds right.
He was taken?
Supposedly, I didn't hear the story, but one of my companions did. He took the job.
So they took a nobleman?
Yeah, and hired our motley crew to look into it.
You were hired to look. This is what I was saying. You take people all week from the shit pan and nobody pays attention. You take one nobleman, all of a sudden there's adventurers being hired.
That's the way of life, friend.
Yeah, well, they got the money, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted to talk to Geralt about?
No, not at this moment.
What is he into?
You can ask him on
No, I'm meditating.
later if you want.
So as we're talking, I also want to make sure, like, looking through the horizon, seeing there's, besides the boat, if there's anything that I could miss or view, or obstructions in the water.
With the fog the way it is, no, you can't see too far in any direction.
Still foggy.
Still foggy.
Right. Yeah, Eddie tries to get as much sleep as he can before we make it to the island.
All right. Does anybody else want to take a turn talking to Geralt before we get there? Because it's going to take about 6 hours of the day. We're 2 in at this point.
Well, if it's my turn to like have one of them nap.
Yeah.
Just I wake up.
How are you, young man? You feeling better?
So much better. That nap was glorious.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just a lot of awkward silence and just staring at him.
You see that rope over there? Would you mind pulling that down for me?
I don't like calluses.
I understand. All right. I'll get it.
Thank you for getting it.
You're welcome.
You can say thank you.
Is Sally awake?
No, Sally's getting a little shut eye now.
Okay. She dreamed of that.
She says muttering in her sleep.
I'm like, he didn't do it. So of course he's gonna say thank you.
So you're friends with the little guy there, huh?
Renly? Yes. Renly's incredibly helpful.
He seems a mite older than you.
Yeah, he's older than me.
You guys been hooked up long?
Pardon?
Hook.
Well, I didn't mean like that. How do you know?
Oh, Lowlight. At the stacks, I was curious about magic. He was leading a class at an academy, and I enrolled. Got a really nice scholarship to go in, and we hit it off. I wanted to sail west, and his dissertation actually was taking him west too. So we partnered up.
You're from Low Light, huh?
Yep.
That's far away. I never even been there. I don't even know anybody that's been there. Well, I guess I do now.
Yeah, that's the gold star on you.
Okay. All right then. Well, that's interesting. So he's from Low Light and you're from Low Light.
Yep. Well, yes. Yeah.
And what about is that a cat? Is it a dog?
It's a
I'm
fox.
Fox.
Yeah, they were traded in actually from Linormere.
Oh, I don't know that place.
Oh, it's kind of northwest of Lowlight.
Oh. And they
So-
he got his to wear a witch's hat.
It's just stylistic. There's nothing to it.
We don't intend to dress up animals around here, but I think it looks pretty cool.
He's also wearing a harness with pouches, a couple of pouches, and a book on his
I
back.
think this guy would just view that as like pack animal status.
Yeah,
the
it's-
hat is weird.
Yeah.
It's not terribly strange, specifically over in Linnermere.
Oh, in Lindomere, they like to put. You called it
A fox.
fox.
Yes.
They like to put hats on their foxes. All right.
Well, Renly does.
Oh,
Specifically, actually, strangely enough, the academy had a lot of that.
so
I don't know if that was anything
a
specific.
magic academy.
Yep.
I wouldn't talk too much about that around. You know, magic is something most people don't like to deal with.
Well, we call it the arts. You know.
Oh yeah, they do that here too, but people know what they mean.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to open a school for that in
Oh,
Crystal
well,
Shore, is what I'm saying.
Again, we're not opening up a school. We're
Secret.
he's looking for like to write on his dissertation. I just want to explore the West. I'm so curious about what the West is all about.
Well, that's good to be curious and know things. I understand
Mhm.
from people. Yeah. Well,
This has been a very stimulating conversation, I must say. So thank you so much for
you're
That's-
welcome. Thank you as well, Mr. Magic Boy from Lowlight with the Hawks.
I'm not the magic boy. Ordinary boy. I can't cast anything.
Oh, you can't.
No.
I see. This might be a bit of a rude question. Maybe I shouldn't say.
Okay, well now that's just unfair. Say what
It is, isn't it? I learned that from my mom.
All right, Eddie gets up there.
How come you're the one with a bad eye and she's the one that wear the eye patch?
I was born like this. I like having something over my eye. It's just a little too like rough. I tried it for a second, but then it was just very uncomfortable on my face.
Well, it's I understand that.
Eddie,
I don't understand every part of the situation, but I understand that.
I
Eddie,
don't know why she does what she does.
Eddie walks up. You got any food on this boat?
Nope. Well, I got my lunch.
Can I have a piece?
His stomach gurgles a little. Yeah, you can have. Don't eat too much. People generally bring their own food. It's an apple.
Oh, the crunching wakes Renly up.
You
From his
haven't
meditation.
heard. Okay, maybe I do have a question.
Oh,
You haven't heard like I don't know, like a warden or some knights or some adventuring group tell tale in a tavern where you were like, wow, this is a fascinating story. That's how they defeated like a creature, and that creature is undead.
undead, like a zombie. Yeah, I've heard that.
Thrall,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard stories.
Okay, so how did they defeat them?
Well, usually I think they hit them with swords a lot.
Just regular old swords, iron, specifically forged by anything.
I'm not really a storyteller myself, but I believe there's some kinds of creatures. No, maybe that was the dragons. I think you gotta cut the heads off, but I don't know if that's zombies.
Oh, that's something at least.
It could work. So are you telling me that you fought them and you hit them and they didn't die?
Did you try cutting their heads off?
I didn't. I nicked it in the arm.
Well,
Well, your small. I'm sorry. Halfling? Is that? I don't meet too many. You killed one?
I did.
How'd you kill it? You still didn't really tell me how you did it.
Magic.
Spooky fingers, Eddie. Spooky fingers.
Spooky fingers.
But what kind of magic? If you
You guys, I said this to the young friend while you guys were asleep, but you know, magic is something you probably should keep to yourself when you're in town.
oh well,
Oh,
we
I just did it
tried.
with a frying pan. I was just
You can do.
Joking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, you know, I got to be honest with you. A fella your size, it's actually more believable that you cast a spell at.
that's why it was a magical moment.
I see. Yeah. Well, while you guys are having this conversation, there is a sort of dark shape, large mass that starts to take form through the fog ahead of you. And Gerald stops in mid-sentence and sort of looks forward.
Turn my attention to that.
That ought to be Shipwreck Island.
Land home.
Do we still see the
You do.
Okay.
The boat ahead of you, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and take our break now.
But wait,
We're
we
gonna
have to use the island.
So we just see this dark mass
It's-
looming.
You start to, yeah. I mean, with all the fog, if there wasn't fog here, you'd be able to see the island, but it's just a shape at this point. So yeah, we're gonna take 10 minutes, and we'll be back after that. Thank you
10
everyone for
minutes.
watching.
Be right back.
You see Canuck and Gmo and whoever else is there, I forgot. Good night. I mean, not good night. See you soon. Welcome back. Woo. We're
Hello.
back from our break. We've had drinks. We've talked about Ren fairs. Alan spent a lot of money on a leather pouch.
It's a nice
did.
pouch.
About a pipe,
Nap out
Very
pouch.
nice
I'll
pipe.
bring it
That
next
is a
time.
very nice pipe.
You should bring the pouch next time.
and I bought a flute in case he wants to
What the
practice his
hell?
flute.
Whoa.
What else you got?
Just takes out like
Everything
a long sword.
The dice.
A massive, like 10-pound dice.
And a machine gun.
And a machine. Yeah.
The pouch was most of my money.
Ah. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's a nice pouch.
Good. Bring a backpack next time.
But it didn't match well with
It
the
wouldn't have
costume.
matched. You're right. You
Yeah,
would have bought the
yeah,
pouch
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Gotta go in costume.
Yeah.
Different experience. Anyway, we're back.
So, you guys see this island looming in.
$6.
You
Sorry.
guys see this island looming in the fog ahead of you. What are you going to do? You're still following the zombie rowboat. I mean, the rowboat with zombies in it.
I just think we just stay the trail and follow the boat and see where it lands.
Well, it's about to land.
Well, Eric had this idea about going around to a different spot.
Yes, if we see that at least it landed here, it's bound to leave some tracks that most likely you can find. Or am I mistaken on that, Eddie?
But
No.
there might not be any other safe harbor around this area but
Doesn't-
here.
This could be our best chance to save Judy, though, and we can leave Judy with the boat as we track down everyone else.
Is there a way for me to notice or like spot like a place afar that we can land?
Unfortunately, the fog is too thick. And Gerald, I think obviously by now you would have been told it's actually very hard. That's why it's Shipwreck Island.
Yeah.
It's very hard to
Mhm.
find a spot to come ashore here.
Yeah, Eddie thinks it will be best chance to save Judy now rather than later.
I say we just do a delayed landing behind them. Park next to them, but a little bit later.
I agree with Trufane.
Well, I got mixed emotions myself because they've obviously seen us. We can see them, and they don't even have a big sail.
But it looks like they don't really care about it. How about this? You drop us off after they land, and then you sail back a little way, and we'll whistle when we need you to come back ashore.
Well, what if you get captured and then you tell them you're supposed to whistle for me and they kill you and then they whistle for me?
I don't think zombies can whistle.
I was gonna say I can tell you with almost absolute certainty that a undead creature cannot whistle.
But he said they were thralls. What if their boss can whistle?
It was whatever.
Then
You're
we'll
gonna
go-
help us out in this, and you're going.
We gotta
You're going
save
to
Judy,
stay.
guys.
Yeah,
We
gotta
will,
save Judy.
but we need you to stay.
We will do our darndest to do that.
So do we find another place to land, or do we follow them right up?
We follow them right up.
Pull them right up.
And drop us off, and then you set sail a bit of ways.
All right.
Eddie, we don't actually know what's over there. If we land with them, we could potentially be.
Listen, there's a lot of shipwrecks around this island. There might not be a lot of safe ports or safe harbors to us to. There might be a lot of coral reefs we'll hit against, and then there goes our plan of getting back or getting our missing people back on board.
Plus, the sooner we catch up to Judy, the sooner we might find more information about why she was taken.
I say we just land behind them and just be sneaky about following them in.
What do you mean about coral reef? What's a coral reef?
Oh, it's Dean.
Oh,
Dean's out.
crap.
Also, if you recall, they ignored us in the past. They will probably continue to ignore us.
Can we move the camera onto the beach?
Coral
Yeah.
reefs. Just think of like these spiky little barriers that just want to tear into your ship.
Yeah.
Then we just get rid of them and remove them. What's
They can't be removed by hand easily.
They're also underwater.
And in this fog, they're not very visible.
Here's some fog for you, Dean.
Eddie starts sharpening his weapon. All right, let's do this. So Eddie's gonna get to
What describe your
We-
weapon? I don't think you've described it.
So Eddie's weapon it looks like a large, I guess, sickle,
Mhm.
but it's tied up to a long chain. So he can like throw it out and throw it back in. Kind of like a big version of like Scorpion's like hook thing.
Get over here.
Yeah.
thing.
get over
here.
here?
I'm
So-
also readying my daggers just in case any unexpected surprises occur.
It's
This is why I'm stressing. Maybe we go in.
there's a word for that weapon. I forget what it is. It's something with a K.
That's why we go in stealthily.
At any rate, no matter what happens, leave one alive so we can follow it.
Alive.
Undead.
Well, we know what you mean.
Yeah, animated.
Yeah, so they've landed,
Right.
and the zombies are going to climb out of the boat.
With or without.
They're dragging her, right?
One will carry Judy over its shoulder.
Is she awake or unconscious?
She's like 3 times their size, weight-wise, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. Just put them next to each other. They knock her out when the boat lands.
Okay.
All right.
She was asleep from the spell, but she woke up during the trip, and now they've knocked her out again.
All right. Are we close
It's too
enough?
foggy to notice anything to the sides or like further along the actual beach. But can I actually? Is there a way to like notice or see if there's anything on the beach or even beyond?
Yeah, you can see the shape of the island. It goes
Sure.
up to a few hills and one like maybe mountain
There.
in the middle.
No noticeable like architecture or anything of note
Not
that might
that
be
you can
concerning.
see from here. There's a
Okay.
tree line above the beach.
Okay.
So no mysterious caves or anything like that.
No, not that you can see from here. No.
All right. If we get close enough, Eddie's gonna try to hop on that beach and try to intercept them.
I'm going to say we're waiting until they move further ashore before we
Yes,
actually.
Yeah,
Disembark.
I will need agreement, a consensus on that.
We
Are
are
you trying
going
to
to
catch them?
follow. We are not
I
catching them.
Yes.
Following that, catching.
Following. not
Following.
catching.
Okay.
I understand that you're trying to save a single soul at the moment, but if we killed both of them, think about the other soul that we're racing after, right? What about Borsalov? If we kill them, we can't get to Borsalov.
Or the library.
He doesn't care about the library. Right? I'm not wrong in this.
I actually agree with the kid this time around, Eddie.
Eddie puts his sickle down to his side.
We won't let anything happen to her.
All right.
Gang,
Well,
I'll tell you what. I'll drop you off on shore, and I'll come back out here to this hulk here
Mhm.
and wait behind it.
Sounds great.
All right.
Enjoy your lunch.
And wait for our signal to come back in. And then you'll know it's safe.
What's the signal?
Eddie grabs Renly's flute and just blows on it really hard.
That's the signal.
Okay, well, if they hadn't seen us, they have now. All right, he's gonna sail up and let you guys off on the beach.
All right.
The zombies and Judy are no longer there.
Okay.
So
Okay,
they're
so
wait, which way are we going anyway?
They're just not here.
All right.
If you guys,
Okay,
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you guys explicitly told me you're waiting for them to go past. So
Yeah. We're giving them a head start so we can follow from a distance.
yeah,
I go down to Egg. Egg, can you see the footprints or the tracks?
No. I mean, he's got his nose in the sand looking around.
Okay. When we find a treat, I'll get you a good treat. You can find them.
okay, cool. So we're not fighting on the beach either.
He's like, God damn it.
Steve's preparing it all.
You never know.
Don't worry, we've got more.
Wherever they're going, I'm sure there's a lot more.
Excellent. So yeah.
Are you waiting until they're out of sight?
No,
before you
no.
start
We
following?
want to keep them at a good distance so that they're.
Guys,
But I am keeping.
what if
but I
they're
am
taking
keeping
people
track.
to make them into zombies?
I am keeping track of the smell
We're this far in. We're not making more hypotheses.
and
we are
also
just
the
following.
tracks. That they're leaving.
But
Actually, I would
Lots
say
of butts. Let's go.
fine.
I would say now with the absence of general city smells and stuff, it would probably and the ability to sniff the actual boat. Do you think Egg could track the smell as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Can we get the camera off there, please?
Yep. And our pieces.
And your pieces. And let's pick up the beach.
Pick up the beach.
Son of a beach.
You do see as we are approaching the tree line that I momentarily.
I broke it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Happens all the time. That thing sucks.
It just it's a different beach now.
Yeah, there you go. What were you saying?
It is
I
wet.
pause momentarily as if I see
It
something
helps it,
in the
stay there.
Thick.
Yeah.
as if I see something in the tree line. I do a double take and just shake my head. It's nothing.
Renly himself is in the back, but he's letting Egg kind of track along with Eddie.
Stay up.
Wow, these
Okay.
are gonna
They're gonna fall, but I
yeah
have.
they resist.
Well, there's probably like a hurricane. Move them over.
Actually, as we're walking, Renly's gonna go up to Eric and be like, I'm very proud of you.
Oh.
Back at the inn, you didn't have to come down, and you did. I know that was probably a very scary moment for you, and
I was losing our minds. What are we doing?
sticking things to trees. Sorry. We have a separate mission, a goal, and this is a means to an end. And
Not
we're helping people in the process.
Not sure the putty is quite puttying.
Oh, I probably need more. I only did a little tiny
There we
bit.
go.
Sorry, we're talking. Can you guys see it? Distracting. It's not bad to do good things for your own gain.
And you're sure your people won't find us?
I'm not sure about anything. I feel like this island's pretty safe from them.
I
don't
mean,
know what else.
from what we're doing, we've interacted with so many people. It's a thing where it's like we're not being anonymous.
We are kind of recognizable. Maybe we should work on disguises.
Probably. I mean, this far west. What Gerald was saying. a lot of people don't know about low light over here. And those that do, it's just a story. So maybe we don't actually need this guy. But still, like,
That's true.
I don't know the resources your people have.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, towards max.
Just going back to the inn real quick.
I guess.
I don't know how much it's going to weigh on you, but I wouldn't have known the sleep spell wasn't going to work either at your age.
How do I actually like cast them? Like you show me the formation for the hands, and I'm familiar with the numerics, but I'm kind of struggling with the linguistic aspect of it.
You did it though.
Yeah, but is it like central or like it doesn't need to be like more of a pluralistic kind of thing where it's kind of like sending it afar? Like what's the particular?
Let's frame out the water
Like-
if we can.
You
I don't know if we can.
everything you did was perfect. Just do it again.
Okay.
Your magic is very intricate and delicate, but it's also intuitive. And when you were in that moment, you got it right. Trust your
Okay.
instincts.
All right.
Also, stop trying to control everyone's minds.
Stop trying to destroy everything.
I didn't try to destroy anything.
It's
We were
actually
in
kind
a tavern. You cast some scary spells.
Yes, but
I have to interrupt.
Yeah.
I need Eric to roll a mental save.
Oh, this is
the story of a girl.
1d20.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
You
Save.
need,
Yeah, there
you
it
need
is.
to beat the number on there.
Oh, mental save, mental save.
Beat or meet it?
Oh, let's go. Oh,
I believe it's a
18.
beat.
18.
18. You have passed that save.
strong mental fortitude there.
So, in the midst of this conversation with Brendan, it's not enough to interrupt the flow of the conversation, but you feel this deep inside yourself. When he mentions that you did not have to help in that fight, there's a brief moment where something way down inside you says, "Of course I did." But then something much more on the surface covers that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How's my tracking going?
I was told you guys were keeping them in sight.
Yeah.
So once you get into the trees, that gets a little harder. But you're not having any real trouble staying on their trail.
Okay.
And the deeper you get, the more sort of rotting flesh footprints you can smell on this trail.
Egg is down helping you too, anyway.
Yeah, nobody but Egg can really smell it, and Eddie, but it's because it's on the trail. It's not like in the air around everything. But yeah, this is not the first time this path has been walked by corpses.
Is it well trodden?
No. It's enough that Eddie could probably follow the trail even without being right behind them. But it's not like a path. And let's get those zombies towards camera. Yeah, that's a good spot for them.
That's not the zombie.
They're blocked. That's Judy, but
That's Judy.
currently the tree is blocking them from camera, but we can reposition that a little. They get to about there and they actually stop.
What do you think? We're like over here, or
Yeah.
Behind the bush.
Yeah,
Behind
yeah.
the bush.
Where's Eddie's up front, right?
yeah, Eddie should be in front right here.
And Egg's with you,
We're trying to be sneaky.
sneaking.
They get to there and they stop and they turn around and face you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Mm. So it's like that.
I like put my hand on the hilt of my dagger.
Yeah, Eddie ready his sickle again.
My daggers are readied.
Mhm. Do they move, or are they just looking at us?
Those two stand still.
Hmm.
These two come out from behind the rock.
Right here.
Yeah. And they just push that bush over, yeah.
Normally, yeah.
You know, like you do.
Yeah.
'Cause that green light hitting that rock looks cool.
Yeah.
It's moss.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to chop off their heads from over here, you guys.
All right.
They're not doing anything. They're not moving.
They're waiting. What are you guys doing?
We're staring back.
Looks like the gig might be up.
How long are you going to stare back before you do anything?
How does
10?
I'm gonna go in and try to save Judy.
8.
You guys
All
got
right.
my back. Let's go.
Eddie,
Wait.
what?
All right, roll
Eddie!
initiative.
Eddie!
I'm not just gonna let her lay there.
She's over the shoulder of one of the zombies.
On the train.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 20. I don't want to go
Oh, wait, I don't
first.
use the dice.
No, that's good. Remember what you did
20
that?
plus what?
Oh no, I
I
thought
rolled
it
a
was
nat 20.
Wait.
24.
Are we rolling d8s?
D8.
Oh yeah, of
Oh,
course.
no,
it's
D8.
D8. It's D8 in the system.
Oh,
You didn't roll a nat 20. That's impossible.
I rolled a nat 8. No.
That is
Sorry, wrong system, y'all.
D8.
4 for me.
It's gonna be a minute for me to get used to the
Yeah, D8 for initiatives.
different dices.
They just really want you to use the D8.
Do we add anything to that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
rolled
was yours?
5.
a 6 plus my modifier is a 7.
Nice.
I got a 7 plus my modifier, so
Do you have a
8.
0 on your dex?
Eight.
Do you have a 0 on your
No.
dex? Nice.
Now for the bad
Got some
guys.
low stats over here.
You're up pretty high.
I managed to just get a bunch of zeros
Oh, nice.
and
Start.
one where it counts.
Sorry about that. Where are my D8s?
You won't
Still
hear.
in the
I
box.
have 6 out here.
And you know what? When I rolled it, it landed right next to my D8.
Ah,
And they're both on 6.
Great.
So there you go. The zombies got 6. So it's going to be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Worked out.
Yeah.
I would like an initiative track paper, please.
I don't have one ready, but we can do it.
Mhm.
There we go. I'll just put it on the back of my credits.
yours was 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 is
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Eddie. 7 is Sally.
What are you doing, Edster?
6 is zombies. This is a good idea. And 5 is
Friendly.
Renly. And then 4 is the jackass kid.
Ah,
All right.
Sure.
Jackass kid of campaign 2.
yeah, he is a jackass.
We had a whole lot of jackass kid once upon a time.
Weren't we all?
We were.
That's good.
Undead, not zombies.
Thralls.
Thralls.
It's call them what you want. They're zombies.
You're not squirming away out of this bet, Eric.
So yeah, Eddie gets a sickle out and he's gonna get as close as he can to get within range.
Okay.
He's gonna throw it and try to get one of these zombies down. Is it a D20 or?
Yeah, D20 to attack.
Ooh, okay. 13 on the die. Is it my bonus to hit that I
Yes.
add?
Yes.
So 14, 15.
Okay, 1 second, please. I am looking up the stats. That's not it.
Yeah, and the way Eddie throws this is very like precise, kind of like a hunter kind of way. So if it hits, it's gonna like pull him down.
You rolled a 15?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that hits for now.
Okay. And that's 4 damage.
Where on his body do you think you hit him?
Well, this first shot is definitely on the body, so chest. Well, chest, shoulder, around
Okay.
there.
Knees.
Your-
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Your hook goes in. Give me an exert check to see if you can pull him towards you.
Exert.
And
Which
you
one?
do have to yell, "Get over here."
Get over here.
Roll
Don't,
a
they're going for
d20
the brains.
or 2d6 plus your exert.
They want to eat your brains.
That is a 7. 6, 7, yeah.
7. And then he will counter it with 8. You do not successfully pull
Alright.
it.
So it kind of just. Would you say like the hook just pulls out of him? And as
No, it doesn't
so
actually.
it gets stuck. So
It gets stuck.
so I
You have
pulled.
him, but you have not successfully moved.
Tug of
him.
war.
Alright.
Whoa.
Okay. Don't worry. Next turn I'll pull harder. All right, and that's it for me.
Okay.
All right.
That's you.
So I'm going to move up 30 feet. Because I think there's like 60 feet from us, right? About,
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly?
That seems right.
Okay, so my throwing range is 30, 60. So I'm going to go exactly 30, or about 30. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw my dagger at the guy that Eddie has hooked. And I'm going to try to aim.
Oh, I should
Or
give
his
it like a
head.
bonus, right? Because I haven't hooked.
No. But you're gonna try and aim for what?
His eyes.
His eyes.
No, actually, I probably can, but
Which
aim for the chest.
which one are you guys fighting, by the way? The one carrying Judy or the one not carrying Judy?
I was aiming for this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
the one not carrying Judy.
Oh, crap. I rolled a 1. It hit against another dice. I missed.
Yeah, you
gotta,
miss.
Gotta get those. Wait, do you have shock damage?
I do have...
Not with a thrown weapon. It has to be a melee.
Yeah. And then I think I'm too far to... Since that was like my readied weapon, I pull out my cutlass at this point.
Okay. That's gonna be the zombies. So
By cranberries?
the two closest to you guys are coming for Eddie.
All right, so the one I have hooked is coming for me too, right?
Yes. And I just cannot find the friggin' stats for these guys.
No
You knew
worries.
this battle was coming.
I did, and I was going to use the same stats I
prepared.
used for them last.
3 different encounters.
I did. Well, the thing is, it's just in the book, and I can't remember the page number. But
Oh, don't forget to add your weapon skill when you're doing an attack.
Weapon skills 1. Well,
I mean,
it's
she rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1, so it's going to miss
Okay.
according to the rules. So, darn it! I gotta make sure it's clear. Clear pathway.
Are they called zombies? No.
the stat that I'm using, the stat line that I'm using is not called that. No. Anyway, I know what their bonus is. They're very simple stat lines. I just would like to have it up.
Is it an animated skeleton? See page 321.
Interesting, but no. 16 to hit Eddie.
Just that hits.
Ooh, that's
Okey-dokey.
painful.
Even well, that was a high number.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
And then the other one will also attack, this time only for 8.
Misses.
Okay. So the next 2 will come for Eddie if they can reach him. Their
What's their
speed
movement?
is 30, same as yours.
Nope.
There's the
No.
stick. So they'll just move to him. They'll use their full action to move.
Like 10 out.
And we have a new Throck.
And one more will come from behind the rock. We'll have him come from the other side of it from where those
Did I assume the one that was carrying Judy dropped her?
Yes, she's on the ground.
Okay.
Are any of those useful?
What page is it?
3021.
Thank you. None of those are the one I was using, but it's an odd book. Oh, I found it.
I won't look at it. I promise.
Okay.
Yo, I promise.
It's actually not that page.
Okay, great.
Uh.
But I put you in the area. Or he put you in the area.
Right.
We put you in there.
Yeah.
Joint effort.
Shut up.
Cool. So that's all the zombie turns, and now it is you.
All right. Renly is going to walk over to where Egg was tracking,
And now they're together.
and now they're together. And once again, the book's going to flip open, and Egg is going to take the sort of attack pose that he always does, and Renly is going to summon forth a Yeah, so you fire, and like a ball of fire, and launch it at this guy right here.
Hey, what you casting? Say the name.
What? No, no.
Go
No,
ahead.
Elemental Blast.
Oh, okay. I was
Uh,
like, I want to hear the cool name.
It's
no.
elemental. Blast.
I know they all have like super cool names, and then Elemental Blast.
Oh, okay.
That's a cool name,
Yeah. Oh, it's
but
a
it's not one of those.
It's not one of them. Okay.
19 total.
That's a hit for sure.
Okay, and that's gonna be 5 damage, fire damage to that zombie.
Yeah, he is burned up.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so
Which
launch
one?
it.
Which one?
This
This
one?
guy right here
Oh man,
Just
so
like-
cool.
ignites in a ball of fire, and he's gonna remain burning for the rest of this round.
Can we get the camera closer to where the minis are?
Yes, yes, we can. I mean, they're kind of
But-
spread out. so
Yeah,
it's-
but maybe if you go to the side a
There we
little.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got 'em all.
perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Renly,
Thank you.
that guy just fried.
That's Renly's turn. Is Egg going to do anything?
Actually, I might have had a gut. I only have 50-foot range, so let me double check that range. Oh, it's right here. So 30. But yeah, that's perfect.
Does it go in a radius or does it just
That's just a
pinpoint?
one pinpoint. I like launched it at him.
That's pretty cool.
What
Still.
about the Foxy?
That was a joint effort.
Oh, so you
That's
both cast it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, the fox has the book.
The fox has the book.
What did the fox say?
All right.
I forgot about that. Your turn.
Eric.
There's not anything I can do. And I
What?
and
From
I,
here?
And I recall, I'm tapped out. I'm straight up
Your
tapped
sword
out.
doesn't do anything?
I just have a dagger. You never saw a sword.
Sorry.
I think he's speaking out of character.
Sorry, your dagger doesn't do anything?
I am afraid. I am afraid, recalling the damage done to me.
Yeah.
I'm staying still. I'm frozen in fear.
Okay.
These are something out of a nightmare that has been told to me in tale.
Mm-hmm.
Did not believe they were real. Saw them
Well, guess what?
last night. They're here right now.
Yeah.
I am frozen in fear.
I mean, and you fell asleep last night, so it could have been a dream.
Yeah, I'm petrified.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Your turn.
All right, so Eddie pulls back and he pulls on the chain and tries to rip it out of the zombie.
Give me an exert check. Opposed by the zombie.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah. So the way I'll do this is if
Oh,
you
no, wait.
if you beat the zombie's exert check, you pull him.
Okay.
If you get really high but don't beat him, then you're gonna pull the chain out.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. You beat him.
Yep.
So he's gonna move. I'll say 15 feet towards you. No, I'll say 10 feet towards you.
So, and is it hard enough to pull the chain out?
If you wish to pull the chain
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
out at the same time, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay. And so damage.
You better answer him.
What?
Renly is currently single.
He's currently
Got it.
dating a fox.
And ready to mingle.
Got 6.
6 and
6 damage.
oh, he's well no, he's still up.
Really? Because previous turn I did. Wow, this is like a strong zombie.
But remember last session? But we weren't there for last session.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
guys weren't there.
so we don't know.
Okay. All right. So Eddie realizes. Does Eddie?
So you destroy his chest. I want to describe this. You throw this hook in. It goes in like above his rib cage, like below his collarbone, and it hooks his ribs. And when you yank him, he comes forward, and it breaks ribs and cuts out of his chest. And his flesh is rotted. You can see his bones in other places where you didn't hit. And also now you've torn a big gash in the front of him. If this were a living man, you would have just killed him. But he was already dead when you got here. So you don't know what's going on.
So
Eric
Eddie
takes a step
takes a
back.
mental thing about this, and then he yells back at you guys, at the wizards. Anything I should know?
Yeah, use fire.
That kind of just, I snap at that. That's what we were fucking trying to figure out.
Well, stop being
Well,
frozen and
actually,
help us.
This happened after the cameras turned off last week. But Eric, you're the one who rolled the check on this to notice that magic was able to destroy them, but having their necks broken by a physical attack by Judy did not.
I remembered that happened, but you didn't tell us.
You didn't tell anyone, but you're the one who noticed it.
Well, stop being frozen and give us some information then.
Magic. Hodak, the Hung, his shade bearers were destroyed by magic.
Magic.
Also, I don't remember who was awake at the time. I think all of you were there when Gerald earlier today
Said cut off their
suggested
heads.
cutting off heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suggested, yeah.
So I see that, and I'm next, right? Are you?
No, I did my action.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. So I go up
Yeah.
to this guy,
Yeah.
and I take my cutlass, and I go to swing for his neck.
Okay.
I'm like, one eye protect me. And I rolled a 16.
Do you call that out
17.
loud?
No, in my head.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
17. You hit.
Yes. Okay, I rolled a d6 for.
I don't know the rule on this off the top of my head.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just rule on the fly. In addition to rolling your attack, which hits, I will ask for a stab skill check
Okay.
to see if you can successfully target his neck.
Okay. I do have that skill, but it's at 0.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
So
that's
let
good.
me roll
good.
two
I like to find a negative.
sixes.
This won't be
Oh, damn it.
terribly hard because he's a zombie.
I rolled an 11.
Wow.
You got it.
Nice.
So if you deal enough damage here, you will cut his head.
so
So what?
damage.
Yeah, I don't think we got the damage roll yet.
Oh yes. Okay.
One.
Six.
Hey, that was
Hey.
awesome.
Snicker snack. His head comes off.
There you
It
go.
drops to the ground. His body actually stays up and then slowly falls forward
Yeah.
towards you. You can catch it or you can step out of the way.
I go gross and I puke.
It's the alcohol, right?
It's the alcohol.
Yeah,
That's
there,
all.
it's coming.
This is going to be one of those 2-day hangovers.
Yeah.
If you were in a legit drinking contest. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. The zombie's turn is next. One is the one that Eddie attacked is gonna go for Eddie. Eddie, that is a 12 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay. That's all he's got. Can we take off the ones that are dead? It's
Yes.
a little confusing to look at.
I like seeing the corpses of our victories.
So that one that's standing near Sally is gonna go for Sally. Well, you can lay the corpses up on the side. If you...
Turn around.
Is there a way for me to shout, "Ayo, pit brains"?
You know, I had
Yes, you
another
can just
ready
shout that.
dagger. Can I, like, as he goes me, can I, like, instantly throw my dagger at him?
Yeah, you have that ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it means giving up your action on your turn, though.
Oh, forget it.
We didn't do. I looked it up after you did it in session 0.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have an upcoming action available to do it. So I think that means you're spending your action.
And she already used her action.
Well,
this
yeah,
round.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
But this would be an upcoming action,
So it would have
right?
to be the new round anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not going to do that then.
Okay, so he's going to attack you. 17 to hit.
Tuh, it hits.
These zombies hit good.
5 damage.
All right, I'm at 2 hit points.
5 damage.
They roll a d6 for damage. Jesus Christ. They're supernaturally strong. They're just hitting you guys, too. They don't even have weapons or
Well, he got me when I was puking, so
What about that one over
Those-
there?
Might I
He's
remind
gonna run
everybody,
30
we're all
feet
level
towards
1 right
Sally.
now.
Yes.
yes, I know.
5 damage is most of our HP. What do you need? Stick?
Yeah, he's going to go 30 feet towards Sally, the one by the rock.
God, there's another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to ask. Please roll me a d6.
Oh my god.
Plus,
Roll.
Close
Whatever it is, roll good.
I feel like this should be a low number for some reason.
I can't even look.
Roll a
2.
3.
Nothing else happens.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
You were wrong, though.
Oh, was I? Okay. All right.
Okay, Renly, your turn.
Okay. The one that is approaching Sally from the second one that approached Sally, this guy.
Yeah.
I am going to bring forth,
Another elemental blast.
yes, another elemental blast, but this time it's going to be a lightning blast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Right at his noggin. Yeah.
Oh!
No. That's going to be 6 total to hit.
That is a miss.
No.
Yeah.
No shock damage.
No
on
shock
spells.
damage.
Spells don't have shock
yeah,
damage.
yeah.
It's only,
Only melee
melee
attacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, shock damage makes sense with lightning, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not that kind of shock.
I know. I know.
All
like
right,
shock and awe.
Eric.
uh,
Unless you don't want to do anything.
actually,
You can move. You have a move.
yeah, well, I'm going to look over at Eric and be like, it's okay to sit this one out.
Oh, it's okay. So I'm all right. I'm okay. Okay. Here we go. And then I sprint, taking the dagger from my belt at that one that's in combat with Eddie,
Okay.
and I try to just tackle it and just stab the dagger against
His skull.
like his skull. Just want
his
to
skull?
repeatedly just like try to break the skull basically.
Roll the attack.
Man, you're awfully brave.
Well, maybe Eddie got to.
Eventually.
He's scared. Attack. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. You're a cool dice.
These are cool dice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Roll a 20.
Be cool dice.
$1 billion.
Should take him.
At the 10.
Need some knife skills.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you get there and you successfully jab this dagger in,
Yeah.
but you're just first of all you miss the skull. You kind of get the neck.
Yeah.
Second of all, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
gets lodged in there.
I'm like,
Yeah, actually, it is lodged in there, but you're still holding it as well.
Oh, sorry, forgive me.
I just kind of let go.
And open your big mouth.
You're gonna let go.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do.
I mean,
I'm frightened.
So have you never? That's never happened.
Been in combat.
You've never been in combat
Second
other
time.
than
This is
last night.
This is my official second time. I have. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Roll a magic check, please.
I'm good at this. I'm good at this.
there's a magic check.
For this, there is.
Oh yeah, there is a magic
It's pretty cool. 7 plus, so that's 8.
You are all at once. You remember earlier when you were speaking with Renly and he was encouraging you for being selfless, and there was like this little part of you that liked it, and then there was another part of you that covered that up.
Mm-hmm.
That second part of you whispers something, and suddenly you know exactly how to summon a blade from your dagger, a longer blade,
Mm.
if you wish to. You will have to be holding it though. So that's something you could do next turn.
I think it's that momentary, like I let go, and then that initial like rush, and then just I hold on.
Understood.
Hmm.
Eddie
All
Bones.
right, all right. And I'm like, good job, laddie. Hold him there. And Eddie's gonna try to use the spot where he put the blade and just aim for that and then cut his head off.
Awesome.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's the cool.
So you're using stab for this because it's a bladed weapon.
Yep.
So yeah, roll that attack, and then if you hit, I'll have you do what she did.
Oh, so roll the attack first.
Yeah,
No bonus for aiming for the.
I'll give you a bonus when you roll the stab check.
Oh, okay.
Nat 20.
She always hits.
Let's go.
And you know what?
Max damage.
Actually, there's no extra bonus for a nat 20 in this system other than it always hits. But I will rule, since you're trying to hit a specific spot, that you don't have to roll the skill check.
All right.
You
Nice.
will cut his head off.
Okay.
Right?
Do I have to roll for it?
No.
No. Okay.
Skip it.
It's like, yeah. So you hold him there. Eddie puts like the sickle right where the blade is.
So his
Okay.
head comes off.
Oh,
You're
rad.
like you're dealing with this
Yeah.
this thing that just happened inside your brain, and you're still holding this dagger, and all of a sudden it just comes loose, and you're looking at a neck with no head on it.
I mean, it's.
Wait.
I'm internalizing all of it. Like there's like I'm not a vomiter. To take pride in it.
Well, the smell.
But I
The
am.
smell.
But it's just that thing of like. He doesn't know. He has no reference for any of this. He does not even know
Physical
how to
save.
process that.
Eddie, when this thing's body falls over, you've already destroyed its rib cage earlier. So when it falls over, you see like kind of its whole torso sort of collapse, and you realize now it was some sort of unholy supernatural force causing it to move around like it was still a complete body, but like the arms aren't actually connected very well. Like the arms fall out of the sockets as it hits the ground. Basically, the body just collapses into a
Yeah.
bunch of goo and bones.
Yeah. When he sees that happen, Eddie says, "Yeah, stay down, you undead bastard."
Cursed man. All right, you're up, Sally One Eye.
All right. Okay, I'm like wiping puke off with one hand and I'm getting stabbed in the back from the zombie. I turn around, grab my sword to go chop off the other neck.
Yeah.
Where's my d20? Whoops. Oh, here it is. All right. I rolled a 9, 10. My modifier.
You have missed.
I missed.
Wait,
There's
no,
no shock damage.
No,
There
there
is
is shock damage.
There's
All right.
shock damage. This is a melee attack, yes.
that
Okay,
melee attack?
so he gets 2 shock damage.
2 shock.
What's the AC on?
Well, because I am a warrior and one of my foci is shocking
Shocking
assault, so it treats all AC
Oh.
at 10.
Dude, that's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
Oh crap!
you have not cut his head off.
Oh,
Oh,
You
so
do
not
a little
down.
bit better.
You do shock damage him. You can see you kind of swing at him, and like you don't cut him very good, but your blade slaps his head around, and you know like he'd be bleeding if his heart was still beating, but he doesn't. He doesn't do anything else.
Okay, and then I want to try to roll roll away.
Not walk. You're just gonna roll the whole way.
Roll
Okay,
away.
so you have not taken the fighting retreat action, so you're going to be open to opportunity attacks here.
A single opportunity attack versus 2 actual attacks.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please don't die.
So where you're running to?
And then yeah, just down that way.
17 to hit,
It hits.
That hits.
She's gonna be okay.
5 damage.
I'm dead.
She's gonna be okay.
You are mortally wounded.
She's gonna be okay.
So she just.
I'm
so she
negative 3.
collapsed.
Yeah. Eddie Bones, I'll say, she gets an inch away, sure, 5 feet before she fully collapses. Eddie Bones, you see her go down.
I say, Sally, hang on.
I rolled.
The 2 zombies there both turn towards Eric.
Oh dear.
They're coming for him.
Maybe not actually. I don't know.
First one rolls a 10 to hit,
That hits. That's exactly 10.
A tie goes to
4
attacker.
damage.
Tie goes
Oh.
to attacker.
4
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, tie goes to attack.
Okay.
It's meter
I'm
based.
still up.
Second one rolls to hit in 11, so he gets 1 damage.
That's enough.
Are you down?
Oh,
Down.
Oh no.
we're still up. We're still up. Another mini. Let's see.
Please roll me
Oh,
1d6.
you again? Oh
No,
him.
it's air. It's a max this time.
5.
Nothing else happens.
Whoa.
Or the best.
What did
Really?
you roll a 2?
Renly, you're up.
So up until this point, if anyone's
You
paying
guys
attention,
just want anything but a 1.
Rinley has kind of been very nonchalant about this whole thing. Like he's not surprised by anything he's seen so far. But as soon as Eric goes down, he like something clicks in his head, and he's going to cast another fireball at one of the ones that just attacked Eric.
Copy that.
Yeah, this time with a lot more aggression.
Oh my god! Come on.
Whew.
Despite-
Yes.
18 on the dice, 21 total.
oh.
to hit.
Nice.
God.
Sure, obviously.
Woo!
Someone's
Someone's ticked off.
Yeah, no, he's super mad, and he is going to do as much damage as possible. 8 damage.
Let's go.
Oh,
Go.
he's
Nice.
gone.
Let's go.
Gone.
Kaput. Oops.
On
And the
fire.
glass,
You
too.
see this just a dead body has been lit on fire. and
I
it
feel like
collapses to the ground.
before Eric even hits the ground, a fireball comes flying over him.
Yeah.
and it
Absolutely,
just takes
yeah.
him
Nice.
Mhm.
In
Yep.
fact, Eric, you see it hit him before you black out.
But
So
you feel the heat of the flames.
Mhm.
the way this works is, with your mortally wounded, 6 rounds before for someone to come help you.
Yep.
If you and either of you take damage before those 6 rounds are up, you're dead, full dead.
Yep.
So the remaining turn is Eric's.
No, no,
your
no,
first-
no. I go.
Renly went.
No,
Shot-
Eric.
Renly went. So now it's Eric's. He's unconscious, so that's his first turn.
So,
his first of 6.
Okay.
so he has 6 turns to live. Is that how it is?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one
Is it 6
downside to
turns?
not having death saves is I loved it when we did no.
Yeah.
A cre-
Scary.
That was great because
Yeah.
my house rule on death saves.
Yeah, it was
Nobody
super
knew.
scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget the guy's name, but he was talking with Brennan Lee Mulligan on his adventurers, his little show that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
was
talk
it?
show. And he was saying he pitched this idea that you roll your death save, you roll your own death save, but you don't tell anyone else. And Brennan was blown away by it. I was like, mine's better.
Ah.
Mine's better because the DM rolls a death save and nobody knows.
So this is first round.
Yeah.
Okay. But now it's back to me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
But Sally went down before Eric,
Mhm.
and her first turn is right after yours.
Okay.
Because of the way. the
so
round
so yeah. Eddie sees Sally go down, and then he sees Eric go down, and he kind of this kind of like awakens something within him, and you see him kind of. I don't know. Maybe he can't see it, but Eddie's gonna go in and he's gonna slash at him with his hands,
Okay.
and he's gonna aim for the neck.
The remaining one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So this would be using punch instead of stab.
Yeah. 14.
Hit.
Whoa.
Okay, and
TPK, that's in our first match. First real battle.
so this one
Now I wish there was something I could smoke in here.
it's gonna be 3 damage.
Okay. You've done 3 damage. Let me roll something quick. Okay. I need you. Are you trying to take his head off?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll that punch
The
check.
punch check.
Yeah.
That's a skill too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Punch and stab. are
Yep.
both-
Wow.
Because they have a plus to the.
Like, there's a lot that I.
Yeah.
I've read these-
Stab is for anything with a weapon. Punch is for anything with
7.
Got it.
7. So Renly.
Yeah.
Sally and Eric are unconscious, and so you alone see
Oh shit.
as Eddie Bones, with his bare hand, cuts the head off of this zombie.
Like cut, not smack, not punch it.
You see slashing,
Okay.
and it goes flying. This is not this the force applied to the body. It doesn't go like this. Like the head just comes off,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
And as
and
and,
then
it-
it collapses.
I think I'm the
Huh.
least dangerous of the group.
That's
and,
interesting.
and as soon as it happens, Eddie kind of crouches forward and just kind of composes himself, and he stands back up.
Jeez, you're so
Who are
cool.
you- Who are you going for?
Well,
Clovis?
yeah. If everyone's
I'm
okay,
immediately running to Eric, even though I don't have any healing abilities.
well, yeah. I'll go to Sally. You go to Eric.
I mean, I don't have any healing abilities.
But you can still use a first
Yeah,
aid.
you can use.
I'll
first
try
aid.
first aid.
Yummy.
There's a heal. It's a heal skill check.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
-1.
So I put my hand on Sally and I start reciting a prayer to Nakashi, and I just say, "You're not out of this yet, Sally."
Give her some
And
heal.
say, that's 6 health.
Yes, I'm Up to 3 hit points then.
What? But
No.
do you add your minus negative? No.
Well, I was going to add my minus. Do I not? Am I just at 0?
Yeah, I think you just at 0, and then whatever I heal, she goes up from 0, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're at
So
6.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Six. What is your max though?
7.
Okay, so yeah, you get all 6.
And you take 1 point of system strain.
Uh,
And Renly, you roll a first aid check, which is a heal skill.
yes. I'm gonna run to Eric. I'm gonna shake him and be like, "Come on, kid. I couldn't live with myself, but if you can't even finish what I'm saying. It's just trying. Like I'm just trying to patch things up. It's 4.
Okay. So yeah, the way this is written is like you can spend a few minutes, but
This is difficulty 8 plus the number of 4 rounds since the target was filled.
hold on, more than
So
maybe,
9?
Yeah. Then what did you roll?
Oh, only 4.
If it's too much for you, after I'm done with Sally, I'll come up to you and help you.
Wait. So that was. So I'm on my second one.
By the way, egg is even like on your body, like getting blood all over his fur, like
Yep.
trying to hold, like put pressure on the wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So you don't succeed.
I don't succeed.
You're gonna
So-
have to run and help him.
yeah,
That
so
was my second one.
that was your second round, and then I
But
come,
you don't roll first aid the same way he does. You can just do
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna just
Yeah,
do my
yeah.
heal. So I'm gonna. And by the way, if people are wondering why I'm not committing effort to this, I have a skill which says I don't have to commit effort to these heal checks.
Yes.
So I'm not cheating.
It's an art. By
Yeah,
the way.
it's an art. Yeah.
A healer art.
Usually a healer would have to commit effort every time he does this, but since I have this extra skill, I don't have to.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Ain't you special?
I feel like it's a must-have art for a healer.
Yeah.
You gotta
6, 8 heal.
Okay.
on
a
you.
heal.
I'm up, and it's this situation where you see.
Natasha.
I like my clothing's a little ripped now with several damages that I've endured. So you're able to see that on my chest I have this tattoo of a 3-headed raven. Its feathers, it's as if it's flying, and its feathers are, you can piece together, going down my arm.
3-headed raven.
Its feathers are going down my arm, interlaced with very minute runes, like in the empty spaces. But upon me coming back from the dead, those light up bright white, and you see, as I open my eye, my my right eye is milky white as well. So both of my eyes are milky white. As all at once, expending my effort on this, I cast Keeper of the Gate, which 20 feet, mortally wounded, die or automatically stabilize any, or automatically stabilize, but she's already up.
Yeah. Nobody is mortally wounded
Yeah.
at this point.
But
Yeah.
it would have been a thing where I just would have either killed her or stabilized her. But anyway, and then the second thing that happens, you see the dagger I have immediately grow with the same 3-headed ravens on each of the on the hilt, 2 heads on the hilt and 1 on the end of the blade, going up as I immediately stand up and just slash wildly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge.
So is Egg, because he was on your chest.
He's not going to hit you.
Okay, cool.
No.
All right.
You can easily jump back.
Okay.
He was
And I'm
slashing.
gonna say, easy there, kid.
As you see the white
Easy.
receding and then my eye coming back and the purple flame leaving
And,
it.
and you do see a lot of blood on Eddie's hands.
Now, you're actually very lucky that Renly wasn't able to first aid you, because since you were brought up by magical healing, you avoid the frail condition, which would have been a bad thing.
Yes.
That is a system strain, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
4 system strains.
Wow.
4 system strain.
What's your max?
Your max is equal to your Constitution score.
12.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm okay.
You have a
Um, um,
Uh,
I was gonna say
What happened?
we killed them, and then he's like, look after them. I'm gonna check on Sally.
or Judy.
Renly,
Judy,
Renly, what
Judy.
happened? Did I?
Judy's unconscious.
you did great, kid. And he's gonna light his pipe and give it to you.
I'm gonna try to wake up Judy.
It's
You
just
can do so.
calming herbs.
Okay.
What? Eddie Bones? Did you send some corpses to kidnap me, you son of a bitch?
No, it wasn't me, Judy. I swear.
What the hell is going on? I gave you a place to sleep.
We're here to rescue you. These corpses took you, and we're here to rescue you.
Oh. All right then.
And Sally's over there.
Oh, hey, Sally, you look
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I've seen better days. Good to see you, Judy.
Sally, please roll me 1d20.
1d20. All right.
I carefully lift up Judy to your feet. Even though she's heavy, right?
I rolled a 9.
9.
A 9.
You know,
2.
Oh Jesus.
Jeez.
okay.
Three.
What?
Can I heal myself real quick?
Someone buff my roll.
5.
We need to
Alright,
run.
I'm gonna heal myself real quick.
We're running,
6.
you guys.
7.
Wait, where are they exactly?
8. 9. Okay, so let's get 4 of them coming from
Good.
behind the rock, and the other 5 coming from behind you guys the way you came.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Guys, we're running.
Yeah, we gotta.
And lastly,
But not leastly.
but not leastly, where'd it go?
You have to put him so
Or-
close. to
Or
us.
we could
Yeah. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
or we play dead.
No,
No.
I don't know if that works.
That's
with
not
these
gonna work.
guys.
You know what? For now, we'll
We
just
can't
use,
do the whole like Walking Dead thing where you cover yourself in zombie gut.
just use this one. Put them in front,
Do you guys have any illusion
If
spells
we're-
you guys
in
could
front of
cast
the ones
real
from
quick?
behind you.
Right here.
Yes. And so this is like the most rotted corpse here. Okay. It comes forward, and it raises its head, and you can see bones through this thing. You can even see into its neck. You can see its vertebrae, in there. But somehow there's enough muscle and tendon to hold the head on as it lifts up, and with empty eye sockets and no eyelids, it opens a toothless mouth and it speaks. This is a male corpse, and it speaks to you in a woman's voice.
Whoa.
Mm.
And it says, "What do the 4 of you want here?"
Anson.
Borislav Nikolina.
Ah, I've met him. He's with me.
What have you done with him?
The same thing I'm about to do with you.
Let's
And they
they're
all
gonna-
start moving forward.
Oh shit.
They're gonna turn.
We're
us
going to
into
go ahead
zombies.
and end it there for the
No!
video. And we will see everyone back next week.
Oh,
Thanks
it's
for watching.
11.
We're about
Thanks
a
for
half
watching.
hour early, but hey, that's where we got to.
Shit.
Good work, everyone. You've saved Judy,
Sort of.
Sort of.
and we'll be back.
We bought her a few minutes.
We will be back. Actually, not next week. We are actually going to be taking
What a
a
cliffhanger.
week off on this cliffhanger.
You son of a bitch.
So we'll be back to pick up from this in 2 weeks. Next week we'll be doing a little one shot set in Archonia in between campaigns 1 and 2. So we'll have different characters for that, and we will see you all then.
Damn,
Yeah,
that was.
See you guys.
Damn.
Bravo.
Thanks for watching,
Bye,
y'all.
everyone.
Bye.
Take a picture of this.
Good night.